So, you've got your new phone. You pick it up, you look at it, and just like that, it's unlocked. No passwords to type, no patterns to draw. It just works. This is the magic of face unlock, and it's easy to see why so many of us have fallen in love with it. It feels less like technology and more like something out of a science fiction film. The whole process is seamless, it's incredibly quick, and it gets you to your home screen faster than pretty much any other method. It's the kind of feature that, once you get used to it, is really hard to live without. The convenience factor is massive. Think about how many times a day you unlock your phone. Every single time Face Unlock saves you a few seconds. That might not sound like much, but it adds up, making the entire experience of using your device feel smoother and more intuitive. It's especially useful when your hands are full or you're wearing gloves in the cold. It removes a small but constant point of friction from our daily lives. This effortless interaction is what top-tier technology should be all about, making complex things feel simple and almost invisible. Then there's the cool factor, and you can't really deny it. Face Unlock feels futuristic. It's a tangible piece of the advanced world we were always promised in films and on television. It gives you the sense that your device is truly personal to you, that it recognizes you and responds to you alone. This creates a stronger connection between the user and their gadget. It's not just a tool anymore. It's a smart device that knows its owner. This simple, elegant solution has fundamentally changed how we interact with the most personal piece of technology we own. Of course, this seamless experience is the result of some seriously complex technology working tirelessly behind the scenes. It's not just a simple camera taking a picture. The phone is performing a sophisticated security check in the blink of an eye every single time. This blend of simplicity on the surface and complexity underneath is what makes features like Face Unlock so compelling. It delivers a premium, almost magical experience while handling the heavy lifting of security without you even noticing. But what is actually happening when you glance at your screen? Let's dive in. So, how does your phone pull off this trick? It's not using a standard front-facing camera like the one you use for selfies. The best Face Unlock systems, like Apple's Face ID, use a suite of advanced sensors. These sensors project thousands of invisible infrared dots onto your face, creating a precise three-dimensional map. It's essentially building a detailed digital sculpture of your unique facial structure. This 3D map captures the depth and contours of your face, the shape of your nose, the distance between your eyes, the curve of your jawline, which is much more secure than a flat two-dimensional image. This 3D facial map is the key. Once your phone has created this map during the initial setup, it stores it in a secure, encrypted part of the phone's chip. Every time you try to unlock your phone, the sensors create a new, live 3D map of the face in front of them. The phone's processor, often with the help of artificial intelligence and machine learning algorithms, then compares this live map to the one it has stored. If the two maps are a match, with an incredibly small margin of error, the phone unlocks. It all happens in a fraction of a second. The AI component is also really clever. It's designed to learn and adapt to gradual changes in your appearance over time. For example, if you grow a beard, start wearing glasses, or put on a hat, the system is smart enough to recognize that it's still you. Each time you successfully unlock your phone, the AI subtly updates its stored model of your face, incorporating these small changes. This ensures the system remains accurate and convenient, so you don't have to re-enroll your face every time you change your hairstyle. It's constantly learning and getting smarter. However, not all face unlock systems are created equal. Some simpler, often Android-based systems only use the front-facing camera without any fancy 3D sensors. This method is essentially just 2D image recognition. It compares a live picture of your face to a stored picture. While it can be fast, it's significantly less secure. It's looking at a flat image rather than a detailed depth map, which, as we'll see, makes it much easier to fool. This distinction between 2D and 3D systems is the most important factor when we talk about the security of Face Unlock. Alright, let's get to the fun part, trying to break it. This is where we separate the good systems from the not so good ones. The first and most basic test is, of course, with the registered user. The system should unlock instantly and reliably every single time. For any decent 3D system, this is a given. It works flawlessly in different lighting conditions and from various angles. The phone's AI has learned your face, and it recognizes you without any hesitation. This is the baseline for performance and the experience most users will have day to day. Now for our first real challenge, a photograph. Can you unlock a phone with a simple printed picture of the owner? For a high-end 3D system like Face ID, the answer is a firm no. The infrared sensors are looking for depth and a three-dimensional shape, which a flat photograph completely lacks. The system immediately detects that it's not a real, live human face and will refuse to unlock. However, for the less secure 2D systems that just use the front camera, this is their biggest weakness. Many of them can be easily fooled by a high-quality photo, making them unsuitable for securing sensitive data. What about wearing a face mask? This became a huge test during the pandemic. Initially, most face unlock systems struggled because a mask covers key facial features like the nose, mouth, and jaw. The 3D map couldn't get a complete picture to compare. However, tech companies quickly adapted. They updated their software to focus more on the area around the eyes, analyzing the unique features of your eye sockets, eyebrows, and the bridge of your nose. Modern systems are now much better at recognizing you even with a mask on, though it can sometimes be a little slower. The ultimate test, the one you see in spy movies, is the twin test. Can an identical twin unlock their sibling's phone? For those less secure 2D systems, the answer is often yes, as they look visually identical in a flat picture. For the advanced 3D systems, it's more of a coin flip. While they map the face in 3 dimensions, identical twins can have incredibly similar facial structures right down to the millimeter. There have been numerous documented cases where one twin was able to unlock the other's device. It's a rare edge case, but it highlights that even the best systems aren't completely infallible. So, what's the verdict? Face Unlock has clear strengths. When we're talking about the high-end 3D systems, it offers a fantastic balance of top-tier security and incredible convenience. It's fast, intuitive, and generally very difficult to fool with common methods like photos. The underlying technology is a marvel of engineering, making your daily interactions with your phone feel effortless. For the average person, a modern 3D face unlock system provides more than enough security for day-to-day use, protecting your device from opportunistic thieves or prying eyes. It's a huge step up from a simple 4-digit passcode, but it's not perfect. The system has its limitations. As we saw, even the best systems can potentially be fooled by a determined identical twin. There are also concerns about privacy. Where is that detailed map of your face being stored, and who has access to it? Reputable companies like Apple and Google store this data on a secure enclave directly on your device, meaning it never gets uploaded to the cloud or shared with anyone. However, it's still wise to be mindful of this. And of course, the less secure 2D systems are a major weakness, offering convenience but very little real security. It's also worth remembering that Face Unlock isn't the only biometric option out there. Fingerprint sensors, especially the ultrasonic ones embedded under the display, have become incredibly fast and reliable. For some people, a fingerprint might feel more secure or be more convenient, especially in situations where Face Unlock might struggle, like when your phone is lying flat on a desk. Neither system is definitively better than the other. It often comes down to the quality of the specific implementation and personal preference. Having both options on a device is the ideal scenario. So, should you trust Face Unlock? For most people using a modern phone with a 3D sensor system, the answer is yes. It's a robust and convenient security tool, but it's important to be smart about it. Always use a strong passcode as a backup, as that's your ultimate safety net. Understand the difference between a 2D and a 3D system. And if your security needs are exceptionally high, say you have state secrets on your phone, you might want to stick with a complex passcode. For the rest of us, Face Unlock is a brilliant piece of tech that makes our digital lives just a little bit easier and more secure.